Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. I've made a couple of videos like this, but somebody watched a video that was in Adobe Illustrator, and actually the guy who made the video is a friend of mine from Las Vegas that I see at the APA show. I actually think this is a little bit easier in Corel than it is in Adobe. So we have right now it's huge for the video, but I'm going to set my nudge factor on 16 inches, and I'm going to make a duplicate of that. And I'm going to take the duplicate and I'm going to go left click, right click, because I want just a hairline, because when I use the contour tool, it won't do the colors. So I'm going to go to the outside, let's say 0.25 of an inch. That's not enough. So what we're going to do, because I'm working so big, I'm going to make it 1 inch. And so we kind of have that. Now, I do not want to move this. I want to nudge that out of the way. So there's basically the exact same thing. Now I'm going to go up here and break the contour part. When that doesn't show up, it's because you have to select the whole thing and go up to Object and break the contour part. And the reason I want to do that is that now I can move the word out of the way and I can move the engraved Sarah right in the same spot. Now we still need to make a spot for the keychain, but that's very easily done. Just kind of, if you want it on this end, let's just make an ellipse and see I draw in red hairline. And we're gonna, well, you know what we need to do? We need to bring Sarah in just so we won't mess up with the printable area, and that's really too big anyway. But we're gonna take this and maybe make it a little bit smaller. I'm gonna hold down the shift key and it's gonna grow smaller. Now I'm gonna Control D and make a duplicate while holding down the shift key, make it smaller still. That might be a little bit weak, so I'm going to set my nudge factor on something like 0.25. And I'm going to take both these and I'm going to nudge them in just a little bit. Because we're going to take, all this is going away anyway. Now there's a way to weld this, but in this case, you're right here, you've got the name in it. Just take your virtual segment delete key and delete through that, and then cut that line out, cut that line out. Well, I cut too many lines out, or that one. Oh, you know what I did? I cut the other line out. I want to cut these two lines out. And then, well, yeah, no, I'm going to have these lines out. Yeah. I don't know why that one. So I actually need that one line. I'm going to, yeah, there we go. I need to do this. So now once you have that line out, and the hole is probably too big, but I'm going to change my nudge factor back to 15 inches, I think. It doesn't really matter because we're going to nudge out of the way twice. Now I'm going to take the Smart Fill tool, and what the Smart Fill tool is going to do, it's going to create one object. And you'll see here in just a second, and I'm going to nudge that over and down. And if we didn't do that, these objects aren't connected. So now these objects are connected. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to bring this up. I'm going to actually bring it over, and I'm going to left click, right click in red to signify a hairline and make sure it's a hairline, and then take your engravable. And this was done on some sort of rubber looking stuff, which would be really cool for a keychain because it would bend, but you could do it on wood and anything else. And like if we could actually make it look like that. Let's make it look exactly like that. Let's take the Sarah. Well, let's just do this. Let's take the Sarah and make it kind of a white. And let's take this and go up to Smart Fill and get the eyedropper tool. Take a picture of the orange, put it in there, and then take our Sarah and move it over. Go up to Object, Order, Front of Page. And I think I jiggled it a little bit. I think I did when I hit it. See right there, I jiggled it. And then go up to Object, Order, Front of Page. And that's pretty much a carbon copy of it. My hole's too big, most likely. And if you make it, this one's a little stronger, you've got to think about things like that, breaking. So make your, I think this outside ellipse is about the correct size. This size could be quite a bit smaller. Working with it, because you're going to scale this down, you know, we're 18 inches. Let's make it 4 inches. And that would work really well. That's perfect. Anyway, I hope that answered their question, and thank you for watching.